Are you guys familiar with Call Her Daddy?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw the Kamala thing, and then I was bitching to Kyle. I was like, I can't believe
watch.
she did him and not Trump.
She's
watch
the
a little
biggest
snippet.
thing to happen to Sirius since Howard Stern now. She got, I
Yeah.
think it's
Jeez.
$174 million deal.
I
Yeah.
hate this set. I
Absolutely
hate this
insane.
set. Like Keanu said earlier, it looks like a
they
dentist
couldn't get
office.
a better
So
set
boring.
with all the money that she's getting paid. Really?
Well, didn't you guys
It's
hear
so clinical looking.
on her Instagram? It said that they were trying to set up a set at the Wynn Hotel, but then something happened.
Ah.
I don't know.
It looks
Okay.
very clinical.
Yeah.
It looks like a dentist's waiting room. Very uncomfortable chairs, but then they're
But,
like,
like,
oh,
straight
well,
out of,
here's
like-
a marble coffee table. I don't know.
It
There's
just
something
looks
wrong.
so old too. Like it doesn't
It
look
does
like a
look old.
modernized. Like,
Why
it's
is
like,
everything
oh yeah.
like?
So here's
yeah,
an old
colored.
dentist office from 1970 that we haven't updated
Everything's
whatsoever. Would you
beige.
like to set up here?
Yeah,
It
we'll do
has-
it here.
It has potential, but again, they didn't even hang those photos up. They're all just like
No.
back there. Yeah,
Lame.
it needs a facelift.
Those pictures, if you look
definitely.
close enough, those pictures aren't pictures. Those picture frames were just purchased and put up.
And then that's the
Oh.
photo that came with. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh,
Oh my God. They didn't
no.
even bother to put some kind
Right.
of image in there.
No.
Wow.
That's
Talk about
somebody
lazy.
else's
Very
family.
lazy.
Call her
Very
daddy.
lazy.
Can't zoom in. Yeah, more like
I
call
don't
her
care
like-
that she's running for president. Phone it in.
I think
Um,
she like
and
explained
play
it
the snippet.
in this video.
And I want to pose this question more to you and the daddy gang, but
Mhm.
one of the biggest conversations in
gang.
And
this year's
I also
election-
think it's trashy to have your merch on display while you're interviewing like a presidential candidate.
I think it's kind of
Yeah,
iconic, actually.
She got famous
Like-
by like giving lessons on BJ's. So
Oh my God.
Oh,
And I actually
mean,
like
I might
her.
be
That's
the
how
only
she
one
blew
here who
up.
hadn't heard of her.
Kamala Harris is
I
the
think she's a
throat
little bit
goat.
of a sellout now.
Maybe
But-
now. But I think she's personable, and she really garnered an audience with like a younger audience. I think she's cool. I like that she always wears a sweatshirt, and now she's with the president. No decorum there, but or not president. Jesus Christ, vice president.
Hi, Mary
Oh, geez.
Jane.
Mary
We're just
Jane!
watching
Hey,
Mary Jane Murphy popping her SImpcast cherry. I believe tonight. I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Aw,
We are
welcome.
watching Alex Cooper host Kamala on Call Her Daddy, and let's watch this little clippy.
It's perfect. I was
revolves
just
around a
looking-
woman's body.
Mhm. Yep.
I want to take a moment
Mhm.
and can we try
Mhm.
to think of any law that gives the government the power to make a decision
I know what you're
Ew,
going
look at Cackles.
about a man's body?
Look at Cackles.
No.
Is there any law?
Nervous
No.
cackle.
Demonic.
Ugh.
It's
No.
The
Look,
demon couldn't help
We
but
are a
start
work in
cackling.
progress. But here's one of the many things I so love about our country. Part of the strength of our country and our evolution as a country has been through the fight for the expansion of rights, not the restriction of rights. but the
She's so
expansion
full of
rights.
shit.
She
And we still
doesn't
have work
say
to do.
anything here.
She
So
doesn't
she's
even
too
answer her
polished.
question, really. I mean, she doesn't
skirts
she
around
doesn't-
the entire
yes,
question.
and
She
it.
just goes.
She pivots.
She
Utterly
has
me tell you,
demonic.
Middle
I
class
say
family.
that work is born out of love of country, and it's hard work, but it's good work and it's important work.
What?
Bitch, that's
And
not what I
that's what
asked
I-
you.
what-
Okay.
This is like word salad. It's utterly
It is.
bizarre. The demon had to start cackling as soon as she mentioned a so-called woman's body. We all know what they're talking about. That's not a woman's body. It's a body inside a woman's body, somebody else's body, a baby's body. Utterly demonic.
Yeah, despicable and disgusting.
And she's laughing about it.
Each of us, and I think
Of course
that
she is.
around election time, but every day, back to the conversation that we've been having about power. The beauty of a democracy is that we each as individuals have the power to weigh in on this stuff.
Answer the question, you
Holy
freaking
crap.
weirdo. What are you talking about?
Nothing of substance was said. She just talks in this weird word salad, speaking in circles.
Yeah.
It's so. Could you
Well, that's-
imagine this for 4 more years?
Ugh.
No,
I guess that's a lot of politicians. That's
Even
the
even
beauty-
Tim Walz
yeah,
can't
no.
imagine it for 4 more years.
It's interesting because her answer, she does pivot away entirely from the abortion topic, which
Yeah.
is shocking because
is
with
kinda
this
weird.
audience, whoever the target demo that's listening to Call Her Daddy, they're probably all very pro-abortion. So why would she
Yeah, that's
pivot
actually
away
a good
from it?
point.
Right. Why would she pivot from it? They're definitely pro-choice human beings that listen to Call Her Daddy. So you should
But
just
remember,
giggle
she
and then
came from
answer the
Barstool.
question, Kamala. Like,
Oh, what?
I do agree that that they want pro-abortion, but it's like that's why I think maybe Alex Cooper sold out a little because she came from Barstool. I mean, that's who made her,
Yeah.
and Barstool. is
Really?
not-
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Interesting.
Has she
Oh yeah,
said
there's
how
a whole.
she
You guys
gets
should watch the whole lore of it. She
Oh,
started
wow.
it with a business
abortion
partner
rights?
girl.
What? Really?
She started it with another girl and like took the whole show.
Oh, Sabrina, right? What was the name of that other girl?
No, the other girl is Sophia with an F. And
Sophia.
Sophia's boyfriend basically was like, you guys should be getting more money, and then tried to screw over Dave Portnoy. And Alex ended up making a deal with Portnoy, keeping the rights, cutting Sophia out, and then
Whoa.
got signed
She was
60 million to
screwed.
Spotify.
Wow.
And Sophia didn't get $1. But honestly, Sophia shouldn't have listened to her stupid boyfriend.
yeah.
There's a lesson
right.
there.
Yeah.
Here is another snippet from that interview. Oh, this is from Kim. Is this like the time she claimed she used to listen to Tupac and Dre in college while smoking weed when neither had put out music at that time? Harris was 56 years old when she started as VP. She probably wasn't having an abortion, but definitely would if she had. She also referred to herself as president, so maybe she's just dumb. So this is
Holy cow.
this is another
Uh-oh.
clippy.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
this
it's
is what
bad.
Kamala Harris is doing while bodies are still being found in
Oh
North
my
Carolina, a
goodness.
sex podcast. I mean, it's an incredibly popular.
It's so
podcast.
disrespectful.
Well, I wouldn't call it a sex podcast. I mean,
Isn't it like a dating and
Put
a
it
sex
in,
and relationship podcast?
our TikTok.
I mean, it's called
Yeah.
Call Her Daddy, for Christ's sake.
Well, yeah.
yeah, but yeah. I mean, and I like Alex. It's just so funny to see this woman just like a complete.
I don't care about the
politician now.
host.
She's just
Kamala
gonna
Harris
giggle
is the
around
one
the
that
question.
This is the
Yeah.
problem for. It's not the
Let's
host
hear what she
problem.
says
Yeah.
here.
Very
Hold
just,
on.
I mean, daddy gang, to put it in our TikTok terms. I have seen girls on the street walk up to men and be like, do you know where a tampon goes? Do you know how many tampons we use? Do you even know how, do you know what a X or Y or Z is of a part of our, and they don't know the answer.
I was the first vice
What?
president or president to ever
Use a tampon.
in office go to a reproductive health care clinic ever.
Oh, she just admitted to
What?
having an abortion.
Something-
Let's watch this
Daddy
again.
gang, to put it
Why did she say vice president or president? That's weird.
First
Because
of all,
she's
exactly.
currently-
She said vice
Yeah,
president or
let's be
president.
real.
She likes to think of herself as the current president.
Well, I
True.
mean,
She's
everybody
trying-
should, because there's no way Biden is cognitively available.
Right.
Trying to
And then on
manifest.
top of
Yeah.
that, she doesn't say outright, but seems to imply through specific wording, like, oh, I sought reproductive health care, meaning abortion. And it's like,
Mhm.
excuse me, you were 56 when you started to be vice president. You were still having children. X'd it out.
I
Right.
think she's saying she got a pap smear.
Yeah, but
see.
again, the
our
wording is
TikTok
very
terms.
intentional, and I believe that is at least on purpose, because she might not be extremely intelligent, but she knows how to be manipulative.
Yep.
Yes. That's
I
true.
have seen girls on the street walk up to men and be like, do you know where a tampon goes? Do you know how many tampons we use?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like this
Do you
whole
know any? Yeah,
what?
sorry. Do you know any men who don't know
if
where
your
a tampon goes?
if your
Come on.
entire idea of politics and what you get fired up about is tampons and
it's
being
so
upset that men don't know what a vulva is, then you're doing pretty good in life. Okay. If you're like, oh, can I have an abortion or not? Do I have to travel to a different state to have an abortion? If that's your primary concon, you're doing pretty good.
Exactly.
While the rest
Yeah.
of us are like, groceries.
Can I eat this week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I going to be phased out by AI?
Right.
And other
How many
concerns.
can I
thought
support my
girls were walking up
family?
to how many women young women are going up to men on the street and being like, "Do you know where a tampon goes?"
This doesn't
Really though,
happen.
how many men do you guys know who you would say doesn't
Is
know?
this
where a
happening
freaking
like
tampon
at a child brothel? Where else would this bizarre
Right,
conversation
I
take
watch
place?
TikTok all the time, and I don't see young women going like, "Hey, here's a dance. Do you know where this tampon goes, sir?" No, I just don't see.
TikTok
I don't
censors
see
everything
it,
anyway.
yeah.
They wouldn't put that up.
And
Show me on
Alex,
the
I
wall,
think maybe she may have been I don't know, she rose to fame because she's personable, I guess. There was enough people liked her to get her to where she is now, but I think she is currently not at a point to be able to speak on anything, any issues relating to the election, because she's a multi-millionaire at this point. So the average she can't relate with her listener, and so she's not like every other celebrity. She's not in a position to tell people who to vote for because she's not living the
I
life
think
of the
somebody
average
said,
American.
"What if we got Kamala on the show?" And she was like, "Yes, she can call me daddy. I'd love that. I'll talk to her about tampons." Like, snaps for Kamala. Like, I mean,
All right,
other than that, yeah.
I'm gonna finish this. Hold on.
Do you even know how, like, do you know what a X or Y or Z is of a part of our, and they don't know the answer.
I was the first vice president or president to ever in office go to a
In
reproductive
office.
They do
healthcare
shots
clinic.
before
Why
this.
did you
In
say
office.
vice president or
Ever.
president?
Look at that creepy look on Cackle's face. Why on earth would
Ew.
you even have that look on your face when talking about visiting a health clinic? Why would you have this creepy sociopathic grin on your face?
Is that a real question?
That's just her face.
No.
You made it sound like
Sometimes
she
it's
did
wrong.
that while in office. Yeah.
She did say
Oh.
while in office. Like, so
Yes,
what is
yeah.
it? And it's another one of those things where, like, the weed situation where she was people are saying, oh no, she wasn't actually saying she was doing it in college. And it was like, oh, so was she doing it when she was assistant to the DA and locking up people and hiding evidence and hiding false positive drug tests for people? Because that's even more messed up. Like,
Yeah.
she's either retarded and she doesn't remember that there was no
Well.
such thing as Dr. Dre at the time,
Mhm.
or she's evil and she was smoking weed and laughing about it while locking people up for doing the same thing.
Maybe
And
she's
I
high
think
right
both are
now. That could be
And
the
she sounds
laughter.
high right
Yeah.
now. She does sound high right now.
Yikes.
Interesting.
Some of these comments are good. This is exactly what you'll be doing while your sons and daughters are fighting on a battlefield in Russia. Kamala
Yep.
Harris is a disgrace. She's an epic disaster. Not one with a functioning brain will vote for her. Oh my God. Yeah, and you shouldn't be wearing clothes that people can very easily look up the cost of, like this
Like her Hermes belt.
This
or-
Hermes belt. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
when
like,
your belt costs more than what you're giving to hurricane victims.
Look
Ugh.
at that demonic like the creepy smile that she does where she stretches her mouth so wide. What is so funny that you have to do that? Like that is
Nothing.
just
I think it's a nervous
creepy.
tick. I think it's like a nervous reaction. Like, I don't know what to do. So
I have
Like
nothing
a-
to
like a-
say.
Like a
Yeah.
attempt to camouflage.
It's all it is. It's just like this fucking. It's I'll fill the space with this
Aw.
cackle. Right.
Like people who
my
laugh at
God.
their own jokes.
Large demonic grin. Very disturbing.
Oh, that sad little
But yeah, I
baby
saw the one
brain.
comment there that was talking about how much we sent to the Ukraine. Like, if you divvy that up among all the citizens there, it comes out to something like $6,500 per person. And here,
my
we're
God.
what it's like $750 per family. It's
Oh,
not even.
and
per
aren't
person.
they saying they have to pay this back?
Yeah,
Aren't they
it's a
saying it's a
loan.
loan?
It's a loan.
No.
Yeah,
No
they're-
way.
I
Mhm.
kid, yeah, it's true.
No,
And
you
we're
can't make it
sending
up.
tons of money to Ukraine, to Israel, to Lebanon after we gave Israel the arms and the money to drop the bombs on Lebanon. Then we have to rebuild them. So Raytheon destroys, Halliburton comes in and rebuilds, and it's a little game they play. It's very disgusting and very dark.
So when is Ukraine gonna pay us back?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
we gonna
is that
These are the
What
burning
do we
questions.
get- what do we
like-
get for that?
Is that what
Yeah.
China's saying about us? When are they going to pay us?
Do we all get a
Well,
free
there's
cookie?
that.
I was just gonna say, China's waiting
Girl,
on Argentina, we're
true.
waiting on Israel and the Ukraine and all the other places, and you know,
Yeah.
none of us are gonna get our money.
It's
Yeah, no.
shameful.
Quite.
Yeah, it really is. It would be nice if they're like each American can have
reparation
a
day.
free trip, like a free trip to Ukraine if you want.
Ew.
That's okay.
Why- I
You
don't
know what?
live
I
there.
would like to at least get some footage of what's happening. You know, I feel like if
Yeah.
I'm paying for this shit, I want to at least see what's going on.
Yes.
Just one bombing video, just one. That's all.
Yeah.
Just to confirm that it's happening. Like,
We were just at a wedding, and Kyle and I were at the table with like the most like kind of LA people, and there was anyway, there was like a trans girl next to me.
They probably were like,
and,
we'll put Ari at the LA table. She'll get along.
yeah. And I guess we had been Kyle had been drinking a lot, and because he's usually very like not shy, but just like, you know, kind of put together. But anyway, somebody started talking about Springfield, Ohio, and his aunt is from Springfield, Ohio, and so he goes to Springfield, Ohio every year. And they were like saying something about the dogs and the cats, and he's like, actually, he's like, I don't know about the dogs and the cats, but I have an eyewitness. Like, I have several eyewitness friends who have seen the geese being taken up. So they're definitely eating. They're eating the geese and the ducks.
They're eating the.
But he was like dead serious, and he like did not care. He was like, I know for a fact about the
This
geese
is
and the ducks.
happening.
This is happening, and I've been there, and I have eyewitnesses. I was
oh
dying laughing.
no.
And everybody was just like, they were good sports about it. They were laughing, but I'm like, no, he's
really fun.
telling the truth. He was right.
Did
He's
the
like,
L-
I needed to stick up for Springfield.
Did the LA people get on your
Yeah.
nerves, Ari? Like, what did you
No.
try to make small talk?
No, they were nice. They were all nice. Yeah, we were just sitting there for like the food part, and then we went dancing. So
Yeah,
it wasn't
Let's get away
awkward.
from these people.
Yeah.
Good. Push up said, whenever Kamala speaks, I hear Keanu.
Push-ups. Thank you. I have nothing to say.
That's pretty good. Jeremy Parker, call her baggy sweater girl is annoying and that gross. Yeah, I am annoyed.
Yeah.
I know that sweatshirts are like very hot right now.
Very Gen Z. We
Very
like-
Gen Z to like not look like you care about your appearance, but I'm not a fan.
I just took off my sweatshirt. Right before.
It's probably a $500 sweatshirt she's wearing, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I just I don't know, maybe rich people bother me. I shouldn't look that.
You
I
know,
don't know
me
why.
too.
Yeah.
I'm too white
It
trash
goes
for
back
rich
to when I
people.
was a kid, and I would just like I would be jealous of the kids who would have like fancy lunches. Like they'd come with like they'd
What's
show
a
up with, like,
fancy lunch to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what a
Christina?
fancy lunch is to me. A deli lunch. I'm talking white paper covered like bagel sandwich with like a Snapple. And
That's
that,
We're talking
that
like high
too,
school.
that too is in a white paper bag. And I'm over here with like a PB&J that's been at the bottom of my backpack, and then I sat on for 2 periods. Not periods, but like classes.
Strawberry jelly in a
The
sense.
sandwich was made for
Fortnite.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, look
It
who's
was
the
a peanut butter
bagel.
sandwich before her
Someone's
period.
doing
yeah.
well. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.